I am your co-host, Julie from InfinityJules.
And I'm your co-host, Anna from LeGeekyLiife.
And like we said, this is episode 6.
Yay! So, first of all, we want to say that we just survived, that we're very lucky and blessed that nothing happened to our houses from this Hurricane Irma.
Yeah, we're based in Miami, as we've mentioned a couple times, so we were right there.
Almost.
I just got power back this morning.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've had power since Saturday, but everything has been so delayed with my blog, with our podcast, pictures, etc. that delayed our Force Friday, so we kind of like skipped it and are doing this joint one today.
Yeah, because Force Friday happened, and then like that Monday we found out that we're gonna get hit with this hurricane. I left to Tampa on Wednesday, then to Orlando.
Then it followed you.
Yeah, then it followed me, so I left to Orlando. It still followed me, and then I came home, and Yeah,
it's been crazy. Everything in the streets is nuts. But we're getting there, Florida.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
It looks like a horror movie a little bit outside.
Oh, yeah.
Although, it actually looks like fall now.
I know. It's just
It's
still
weird,
hot and humid.
Oh, yeah, and the mosquitoes are terrible. I step outside for 5 seconds and I get 4 bites.
It's horrible, guys. So, everybody in Florida, please stay safe. Reach out. We hope that you're doing really, really well and that no major stuff happens.
Yeah. Hope you're all okay.
Yeah. But happy things now. We're all good.
So, like we mentioned, we're going to be revealing what we got from Force Friday 2. And I went a little crazy and bought a lot of things. So, I should say in advance that this is going to be like a little bit of a visual part. We're going to try our best to describe things, but for those of you who are listening on iTunes or wherever instead of watching on YouTube, I suggest for this part, watch it. Just to see the stuff. And yeah, I think that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
podcast. So yeah, let's start with our outfits.
You want to start with the outfits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wait, I just messed up the order.
It's
okay.
So my shirt is it actually looks like a Smuggler's Bounty shirt because it is Funko Pop design. But I got it from Toys R Us at the midnight release of Force Friday 2. And it has Chewie, a Porg, and Rey in her new costume, which looks super cool. For Star Wars The Last Jedi, and it has a little Rebellion logo. In blue and red. And it kind of looks like it's supposed to be 3D.
Yeah, right? We've had some different people that have said, oh, maybe it's a 3D shirt. We haven't tested.
Yeah, but we got some 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where's the doctor? I mean,
I actually have a pair from when I cosplayed him. So.
But yeah, they were super nice and they gave us the shirts.
Yeah.
So.
And it's really cute. I actually like it. It's comfortable.
Yeah. Yes. So today I'm wearing, and I don't know if you guys can see very well, it's a Her Universe shirt and it has the Peter Pan collar and it says, I love you, I know. A little bit inside of our episode today.
It's so cute.
It's so comfy. I love it. It's Her Universe, so
Her Universe is like we're hardcore pushing Her Universe.
This is kind of like our outfits, the uniforms for RoundTable PodRacers.
Yeah.
Her Universe.
Speaking of Her Universe, we're gonna show you guys what we got, and one of the things I got is from Her Universe. Mm-hmm. I got it from Box Lunch. We actually have a store location here. And I can't really show it off too well, but it is a pink dress with a really pretty...
We'll post pictures.
A pretty heartline.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. But the skirt part is of Tatooine. And
it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. It's like a little picture book dress.
We have the Millennium Falcon. We have our favorite.
Her favorite.
The twin sons. Oops, sorry, pork. And we have the Speeder, the C-3PO.
And R2, some sand people. We even have that scene that George Lucas put in much later of
Oh, yes.
stormtroopers looking around Tatooine with a very weirdly designed creature. Yes.
The color is a peach color.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's, again, very comfortable, very pretty.
It looks awesome. You wore it recently and I loved it.
Thank you.
So it's so pretty. That's our bonus pre-reveal.
Yeah.
But so let's keep talking about what we got for Force Friday.
Yeah, okay. So this was another shirt I got from Box Lunch. It is literally the softest thing
material
I have ever touched. And it's just this really cute design. I think Her Universe also sells the same, like a very similar design now. Or
I thought that was
Her
Her Universe.
Yeah, it's not, apparently.
Maybe, no?
But Hot Topic also sells a very similar design. But it was also Box Lunch, so, you know.
It is a super soft.
Right? And it's just like a really cute little map design of like basically showing you the journey of Star Wars. It starts at Mos Eisley, goes to Tatooine, Hutt's Palace, Forest of Endor, and the Death Star, and they have a Falcon in there, and a little...
So episode
X-Wing.
4 through 6, pretty much.
Basically.
Wow, it's super pretty.
I like it a lot. And it's very simple.
Does it glow in the dark?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
That would be super cool.
I saw like little things, I'm like, wonder.
So what's something you got?
So, most of my things, of course, are pops. And, well, if you guys follow me on Instagram or been checking what I've been doing lately, I've been obsessed with porks like almost everybody else. So, one of my main acquisitions for Force Friday 2 was Chewie holding the pork. And it's so cute. And yes, guys, I opened my pops like I mentioned before, and we've had them here. So I got my Chewie with the pork, and then old Luke, which I kind of haven't really looked into it because I hate spoilers, and then I'll start looking up like, what does he have in the bag and that keychain or whatever. So
I like his hair actually. It's gray, but in the back, if you look, you can't really see, but maybe we'll post a picture later.
Yeah.
He has the blonde still. Like he's still not super old yet, and I think that's really cute.
Yeah.
Actually.
But it's cute how they make them like little older because they do the lines of under the eyes, and it's so cute. And then Toys R Us was amazing because they gave us shirts, which I have the same as Julie have, and then they gave us this cool poster.
Oh my god, the poster's amazing.
It has the ATM6, which I'm really excited about. They look fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And some of my favorite, the TIE Fighters. And it's pretty cool. I can't wait to find a frame to put on my wall.
I am also eagerly looking for a frame.
Yeah. No, I need so many. Like, that's why I haven't been waiting. It's still without a frame.
So, I also got the same Chewie with the pork. And then I got Rey in her new Qui-Gon costume. She looks super cute, and she has her lightsaber. She's not really posing or anything. She's kind of just standing, but I love it, mostly because of the costume. And then I also, thanks to Anna, got Kylo Ren. And he's posing
the mask.
Without the mask, yeah. He's also posing exactly like Rey is. But this one, they did not have any more Kylo pops throughout Toys R Us. And somehow, with the magic of the Force, Anna looked up from the cash register and saw it standing there.
I know the story. Should just act. Guys, if you're listening, you need to go and see all my acting in this part. Horrible acting, by the way. But yeah, I was paying for my pops, and then I see him like laying in the. They had like a little card of people that did not want stuff, and I was like, "Wait, is that Kylo?" And she was like, "Yeah," and nobody wanted it. And I was like, "I'm taking it for Julie."
Meanwhile, I was in my in like another register paying for my pops, so she just like screamed at me, and I was like, "What's happening?"
Yeah. But, and then together or
I
joint.
also got.
Oh, BB-8.
I got the new BB-8. he has a little claw hand sticking out, and he's really cute. I think he's more round looking than the Force Awakens one.
I think so too.
And he's cute. I like him.
And he's small, which I like that.
Yeah, he's really tiny.
That's cute. And then we have the helmet.
Oh yes.
So,
here, I'll pull this one.
So it looks like this is Poe's new helmet or something along those lines.
The box says Poe Dameron helmet.
So
that doesn't look like his helmet for Force Awakens, so I don't know what's up with that.
But it might be The Last Jedi.
It could be The Last Jedi.
I'm not... Okay, so I hate spoilers, but after the movie, we should look up what it says there in the average language because I have the ABCs there. But it looks really nice. It's very small, so it's like the ones that I have that are Captain Phasma. I don't know if you guys have noticed before. They're Black Series.
Yeah, they're super nice. They feel like real
they're
metal.
heavy.
Yeah, they're heavy. And I got Kylo on this side over here, obviously, of course. So I think it was on Saturday or Sunday that I actually went to Target and I picked up these two books, which we've talked about quite a few in our other episodes. Phasma by Delilah S. Dawson and Leia by Claudia Gray. So I actually started Phasma yesterday. I'm on chapter 14.
Wow.
44. And so far...
And you're reading it?
Yeah.
Not audiobook, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually reading it, which is strange, but I've gotten very into reading Star Wars books over Hurricane Irma. I finished Dark Disciple, also by Claudia Gray.
I know, I read a lot of Bloodline through Hurricane Irma.
But it's really, really good. And this one is actually a Target exclusive. So it came with
a poster?
This cool little character poster of, I don't want to lose my page, of Phasma. You know.
That's awesome.
And then lift it. And it's upside down, but that is another character in the book. It's a cool little reversible thingy.
Bloodline did that. I have the exclusive and I have it. It's just that it has the reversible image, so I'm like I can't put it up. Because,
who's on the other side?
So it's the same poster. No, it's actually Vader, but like crossed out, and I'll show you.
Okay, that sounds really cool though. And yeah, I'm excited to read Leia eventually too. I'm trying to get all the canon books done, so
yay.
You know, yeah, yay!
We'll do a book episode.
Yes,
can't wait.
Sure. And then the last thing is this.
We have a companion for Love Cat.
Yes, we do. He is the cuddliest thing in the galaxy.
A porg.
He's a porg, and he's soft and fluffy. I got him from the Disney store. So, because I saw like the really big stuffed animal porg, but he wasn't like fluffy.
Yeah.
He was like cuddly, but not fluffy. And I like both. So, when I went to the Disney store and I saw him, I knew I had to touch him.
He's super soft, super cute. We'll have him next to the
little companion. And then Disney Store actually was doing Fourth Friday stuff, obviously, and they gave some free posters.
I haven't seen them, so I'm excited.
First of all,
wait, no spoilers?
No, you've seen these before.
Okay.
They came in this
Super
really cool Star Wars The Last Jedi envelope. It was sealed and everything. I opened it, obviously. And I expected it to be like a very big folded poster, like very typical, but instead it came with like
the characters?
7.
Wait, why didn't I go? I need those.
Different characters. So this is Finn in the red outfit thing of The Last Jedi.
This is Poe.
Here, let's put them here. Here, I'll let you show her off.
Oh, my favorite!
And I'll show off.
This is Leia.
And Luke.
Looking beautiful. Oh, I love her ring.
Right? And the lightsaber is in his hand. What does it mean? And then, here, show her off. And then
Rey
and Kylo.
They're just want to put them together all the time.
I'm like, they're looking in the same direction. I don't know how I'm gonna like mirror that one so that they can be looking at each other. Whatever, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm super, super excited because these look really freaking cool.
And no, those pictures are amazing.
So now I have to get a lot of frames.
Yeah.
A lot of frames.
IKEA.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. Well, it's after seeing so many. IKEA or Hobby Lobby have best frames, guys.
And that's my loot. Oh, I mean, no, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, she went crazy, guys.
I did.
I had to work, so I did not have enough time.
Yeah, most of this stuff, we posted a video on our Facebook page, me going to Target on the Friday, and that day, from like 9 in the morning, I was going store to store to store. We did meet up for a little while at a Think Geek, and I cosplayed my Sabine costume, which should look awesome. Woo! Maybe we'll put a picture in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got some of our pops there. I just don't. Oh my god, I have one more poster.
Oh yeah, your super cool frame.
I got it from GameStop.
I made her get it.
Yeah, she did. She convinced me. I was like, I don't know, but it is.
You always need those frames.
Yeah. Plus, it's frame. It came framed, so I mean, you know, I had to do it. But it is Kylo in Last Jedi gear. I actually saw this poster like a day before one of the last episodes, and I had mentioned it. It has the 2 Imperial, whatever they are, and I don't think you could see it because of the video and the quality and everything, because I could barely see it here. But there's a very, very faint outline of Snoke right there above Kylo, and it looks so cool. So thank you for convincing me to get this amazing poster.
As a person, okay, so for you guys that don't know, this is my house. We record in my office.
Yes, we do.
And my wall is, I'll post a picture of the entire wall. And I have so many things that I need to frame, but anything that comes framed is really good. And the price for that one
was awesome.
It was $12.
Yeah.
Like, we have to put a picture of the big ones that I have over there.
Oh my god, those are the best pictures
ever. They're 3D. It's super cool. They were, we found them at Hobby Lobby, and my husband was like, we need those. And mission to put them in the car, but it was worth it, guys. It was worth it. So I'm so into wall art. So.
I think the cool thing about Force Friday too was that like it didn't just most of the stuff we got was stuff that was for The Last Jedi, which is what Force Friday is all about. But a lot of places who aren't necessarily like participating like Box Lunch are still doing Star Wars sales because they know everything's going on.
Yeah.
So I think that's like GameStop was participating, but they didn't have that much Last Jedi stuff.
No. I mean,
but
this year,
prices.
I think I saw less than the first Force Friday.
I agree.
But still, there was a lot of sales to take advantage of, and I think I got some stuff at Her Universe, and and the Chrome BB9E from Box Lunch. Yeah.
I'm gonna order mine very soon because he's adorable. And then of course we gotta get our Spheros eventually.
Oh yeah, my BB8 is lonely. Needs the
R2
and the BB9. Yeah.
So cute.
But now, let's talk about some news.
Yeah, so we're gonna move on now.
Oh yeah, I should have done that.
Oh yeah. Wait. So, after Force Friday, I feel like the Star Wars app has gotten very, very interactive. So they put a little soundboard out, and
we want to use it all the time.
Yeah, let's do.
So now is the news. Okay, so I was super excited and I texted Julie even though we weren't getting the text message because of Hurricane Irma.
Yeah.
But we were like, okay, so I got super excited because one of my favorite directors, because I'm a huge Lost fan, and if you guys haven't watched Lost, have you?
No.
We'll talk about this episode after. J.J. Abrams is back!
As you all know, he directed episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
So he is what brought the trilogy from
together.
the shadows, and now he's going to be the one wrapping it up.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm a huge J.J. Abrams fan, and I wanted it to be either him or Ryan Johnson or the director for Wonder Woman, which I forgot her name.
Okay.
So I'm really, really excited.
But we're also a little DC fanboys are gonna hate us after this. But
they should.
I was not a fan of Batman vs Superman. Mind you, Batman is my favorite DC character. I'm a huge fan of DC comic books. Never been a really big fan of the live action DC movies. I thought Wonder Woman was incredible. But this new line has been a little iffy for me. Man of Steel was okay. Thought it was an hour too long. Batman vs Superman was very bad.
I haven't watched it and I refuse to watch it.
Yeah. Good on you. So the point of this is that
even though I'm not a hater, but I feel bad saying it. Yeah, we're a little concerned with Mr. Chris.
Yes, Chris Terrio.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try saying his last name.
He will now be the screenwriter with JJ on episode 9, which, by the way, was pushed back to December. Just as a little, which I'm happy about.
I love it. I love celebrating my anniversary and Star Wars and Christmas all together.
I just like that they're doing this trilogy all in December. It wouldn't make sense for the last episode to come out months earlier, yeah. But, yeah.
I mean, we'll give the benefit of the doubt, and J.J. Abrams is going to be there, and for you haters of J.J. Abrams, no, stop. Give him a try. He's a great director and a great man. And plus, if we get Star Wars Celebration, we can meet him. I really want to meet him, J.J.
Oh my god, I'll have like the two badges signed.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I'm putting right next to each other.
Let's do it, JJ.
And then this one is kind of like, we don't actually know if this is official or whatever, but according to Tracy Canobio, that sounds like Kenobi, who is a Lucasfilm publicist for a long time, her Twitter account, she said that season 4 of Rebels will premiere Monday at 12:30 a.m. So Sunday, midnight of Monday, half an hour later, Rebels. I don't know why they're doing this, and apparently every single episode of the season is going to be like this, but they said that it's also going to show 4 more times throughout the day, at 3 a.m., 7:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m., and then 9 o'clock p.m. So they're giving people more opportunities to see the episode, but it's kind of weird to have it premiere at such a late time, especially considering it is a kid's show.
And it's Disney. XD.
Yeah.
That's a little strange. I'm hoping that they'll change it and bring it back to it being maybe a little bit later, because I thought it was a little early. Some things were like at 6 or 7.
Too early. I record everything on DVR, so I mean, you know.
I mean, when it came back to being the same Sundays like Game of Thrones, it was perfect. No, it was Saturday actually. They were Saturday at 7 or something like that.
Okay, so that's a bad time, you know?
Sunday before Game of Thrones, that would be perfect.
Yeah, like Rick and Morty is on I had like a ritual. I'd watch an hour of Game of Thrones. After, at 10 o'clock, I'd go shower, do my stuff, and then like at 11:30, watch Rick and Morty. So that layout is a lot better than having it be at 12:30 a.m. on a Monday. Well, I guess, I don't know. It's just a weird choice. But again, we're not really 100% sure if this is confirmed. Also, they announced the first 6 episode names, which I read, but Anna did not, and I did not read them out loud so that she doesn't know. But you guys can check that out online somewhere.
Or she'll post them.
Or that.
And don't tell me. So let's see. Hopefully it changed.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get into our actual main topic of the day, which is okay. So this is a ComLINKS. It's the first one we do, and do you want to talk about it at all? What it is?
Sure. So I started following this blogger called Jean-Marie. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. She's a blogger for Anakin and his Angel, and she is doing some Star Wars ComLINKS, and every month she picks a theme, and this month was favorite male character.
Woo! We were actually talking about doing this like 2 weeks ago, like discussing like what if we have an episode regarding just our favorite male characters, just our favorite female character, and just go on from there. So the fact that this was a thing is really cool. She's also, by the way, Across the Stars on Twitter. Just to throw her out there.
But Yeah, it's super cool. So, who did we pick as our favorite? Oh, and before this, we're both gonna do a blog post about our favorites. So
this is our conjoined favorite, and then we're gonna go both talk about our other favorites.
should we say first the joint one? Or
Let's talk about like our separate one. That way, like, okay. So like, I'm gonna talk about Kylo.
Of course. And I'm gonna do a Vader Anakin.
All right.
Hybrid.
I like it.
Yeah. I started it, so hopefully I'm finished by tonight.
Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, now that I have internet again and electricity, my blog should be up and booming, hopefully. Very soon. So, the guy we're talking about today, I'm just going to play a little sound cue, and hopefully you guys all know.
Who's scruffy looking?
That should tell you.
Yes, we picked Mr. Han Solo.
Can't you tell by our pops and falcon and stuff?
Yeah, so for you guys that are now watching, our pops for today include 2 Han Solos, older version from Force Awakens, and we have Greedo, we have Luke, and Endor, Leia,
and then our Force Friday stuff.
But with the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, that's so cute. The Greedo and the young Han are salt and pepper shakers, right? Yeah.
Which I'm not using them.
You got them from
Smuggler's Bounty.
Oh, man, I wish I was like active that month. I'm getting my first box in a few days, hopefully.
Yeah, no, they sent emails already, so we should maybe do a live unboxing soon.
Yes.
So stay tuned, guys.
Just again, our Leia pops are one from Hoth and one from Jabba's palace when she is dressed as the bounty hunter. Bosch, something like that. So cool. So I guess we should start talking about Mr. Han, right?
Yeah. So why is he one of your favorites?
I just feel like I've always like really liked him. Out of the original trilogy, I always felt like he was my favorite. More than Luke, more than Leia. Now it's a little bit harder because I love all of them so much for so many different reasons. But I feel like out of all of them, Han is the most human. Leia's in there too. But Han, like, you know, like you want to root for him because he was kind of like the bad guy. Not the bad guy, the bad boy. And he had the biggest character development throughout the 3 episodes. And I love him. And I love the scruffy looking guy. Why is he one of yours?
Well, he was one of my first crush.
Yeah, like that's another thing. Like I kind of
we have to admit we are both girls and we really thought he was good looking. He was
about his swagger.
Yeah, he had that swag, and then it had that bad boy kind of thing. And when you're like only 10 years old, you're like, "Who is this?"
And I know you love me.
I know, but yeah, like you said, biggest character development. I mean, we start with him being in the Mos Eisley bar, like, yeah, I'll do the job for the money.
Yeah, like, it's gonna cost extra.
I don't care about anything else but the money. And then at the end,
even within episode 4, he has the giant character development.
Yeah, because episode 5 already is him like, well, even how episode 4 ended. Yeah, I mean, he saved the day. Yeah, and it didn't have to be a Jedi or it didn't have to be anybody with superhuman powers. It was him that
just coming in, his humanity coming in to rescue.
Yeah. So so that was one of the first things that I was like, I really like this guy. Yeah.
The fact that he came back. Even though he was like, I'm leaving, this is too much for me. You know, he saw that this cause that he didn't give 2 craps about forever was actually doing some good. And he was like, I should be a part of this. Was it for his friends? Or was it because of the cause?
I think a little bit of both. I think he's one of those characters that had really deep relationships with, of course, Leia. and then Luke, because look how important he is in The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
I mean, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, the relationships. I mean, even with Chewbacca, like he's always like, oh yeah, I don't care about anything, but he has the strongest relationship with almost all the characters.
Yeah, I mean, even like in The Force Awakens, like he shows that, like he connects to people. He freaking meets Rey and is instantly like,
you're my co-pilot.
yeah.
So you're my daughter, yeah. So I don't know. I don't think that's one. I don't think he's raised.
I hope not. I would flip this table on camera if that is the case.
But yeah, Han is always such an interesting character. I mean, I love his outfit, first of all.
Oh yeah, I have his leggings from the universe.
His blaster is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that
ship,
he is the best pilot. So who's better, him or Hera? Oh, interesting. I just thought about it. I was like, pilot.
That's a good question that I do not know the answer to.
Who has the fastest guesser run?
Well, I know that I'm sure, hopefully you've read this part in Bloodlines already.
No. I don't know, but don't say it.
They talk a little bit about Han, like what he's done since then.
Oh, okay.
Since episode 6. I won't say anything else.
Yeah, I know he did a lot of racing.
Okay, so you know. Yeah, okay, so he started like a race, basically, and it's just different pilots from around the galaxy. But it's like his thing that he started, which I think is cool.
Oh yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm a huge car enthusiast. You know already.
Yeah.
So, believe me, speed junkie, I love everything. One of my favorite things about Star Wars are the ships. So, yeah, seeing him fly the Millennium Falcon and him being so cocky about the speed, I was just like, oh, you're so cool. I want to drive a Millennium Falcon and be faster than Han Solo.
And then also his whole, like, his street smart skills. Like in episode 5 when he pretends to be literal garbage to evade the Empire. Because he knew that he wasn't going to outrun them. So he just, like, latches on and pretends.
Yeah.
He's, like, a genius, but, like, not. I don't know. He's just great.
Yeah. And I mean, his love for Leia. It's like every little girl wanted a Han Solo.
Oh yeah,
everybody wanted the I love you. I know. Yeah, it was so important that I had it at my wedding. I love you. I know. So yeah, I mean their relationship, even though it did not end as everybody wanted.
Yeah, The Force Awakens kind of ruined that dream a little bit. But at the same time, like they still had feelings for each other.
Yeah,
so
the hug, the fact that Leia felt, because she's always so in tune with the Force, that she felt when he
died. By the hand of my other favorite character,
his son.
Dilemma.
So you know, it's precious. His character is really amazing. They did such a wonderful job. Harrison Ford killed it. Like,
his character is also the funniest.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like he's trying to be funny. He's not the butt of the jokes. He's not the comic relief. It's his quick-witted lines that come out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. That are, you're gonna die here, you know. That was amazing. Like, that was freaking so, like, stupid, but, like, really good.
Don't be so cocky. Yeah. No, his lines were amazing. Plus, he's walking around with a giant teddy bear all the time. He's like the badass guy with Chewbacca. And he's staring at me now. And Chewbacca around all the time. So that, I feel like even though he is kind of cocky at times, he always remembered that he needs somebody else in order to save the day. So for that, I was like,
Chewbacca's like his right-hand man, his wingman.
Yeah.
Second, you know, like, I love it. It's really cute. I don't know. I just love Han. Like, he's not a loner. No. Even though he tries to portray that he is. And I think that's really neat.
Yeah. He's a little bit of all of us at times. I mean, I feel like we always like, no, we got this. But at the same time, like, no, we need each other.
Yeah.
In order to survive. So he's a very relatable character.
He's also, like, in a weird way, he's the realist by not believing in the Force.
Yeah.
He's like the one who's like, I don't believe in that hokey religious stuff.
No, the blasters are much.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, like, he doesn't believe in the Jedi, he doesn't believe in the Force, but then he sees it. And then he makes the decision that he wants to believe in it. And he wants to believe in Luke, and he wants to believe in the rebellion, and all this different stuff. And, yeah. He's awesome. I love him.
He is the best. He is one of the best male characters. I wanted to see more of him, but
yeah. When you really think about it, I feel like episode 4 is very centered on Luke, but if you really think about it, episode 5 is heavily on Han.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we start episode 5 with him saving Luke.
Yeah.
So it was like,
oh, they smell bad on the outside.
Yes. So it was a great transition because we saw him saving the rebellion and saving Luke from exploding, helping explode the Death Star.
At the same time, we see that unsure what he wants to do in his life, because he, right before he goes to save Luke, he's like, I'm out of here, princess, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, but Luke needs me. Then right after he saves Luke, it's, okay, now I'm really out of here. Oh, you just wanted your goodbye kiss. I'm out of here. Oh, the Empire's here now. Now I have to save you.
Exactly.
And it's like the same thing back and forth and back and forth. He's not sure. And I think when he and Leia finally kiss, that's when he stops running.
Yeah.
Because everything after that is him trying to protect her, trying to protect Chewie, trying to protect himself. And, you know, that's when he goes to Lando, and that's when he doesn't run when the Empire is like, we're taking you.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, you see him change from being like, oh yeah, I'm out of here, to sacrificing himself.
Yes,
for the cause, to save Leia, to save Chewie.
I literally have shows right now.
I know. To save Luke, who becomes like a brother to him. Because, I mean, we see...
He literally does.
When we see Force Awakens, it's like the bond of how he's able to, like, tell Rey and Finn, like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know him.
I know him. And then we know that, you know, they were really close. And he was the master for his son. So it was like, yeah.
Yeah. I think that the sacrifice point, though, with when he gets frozen in carbonite, is like the biggest change. Yeah. I want to know how his face got stuck like that. But anyway. And then, of course, we have the I love you, I know, and his goodbye, his, like, you gotta take care of her, Chewie. It was, like, so really sad. And I know that they were considering not bringing Harrison Ford back in episode 6. That would have been such a scary decision. I would have probably, I don't know what I would have thought if that happened. But I'm glad he came back. So.
Yeah. No, plus it also gives an extra excuse for Luke to come back.
Right.
It's just like, no, he sacrificed himself for me. I also have to do it. No, I mean, there's another excuse. Not his only reason, but it's another excuse.
Right. So, I think that scene, though, was just really, you know, powerful. Yeah. And that's when his character, like, utterly changed. Because you don't see that character, like, issue anymore in episode 6 too much.
Oh, no.
By then, he's already committed. He's already like, yep, this is what I'm doing now.
Yeah. And I also feel like in parts, like, he becomes himself. Like, he's out of the shell. Like, this is like, I don't have to fight anymore with, like, pretending to not care. Like, this is me. Mm-hmm. And we don't know exactly, well, we know some of the stuff through Bloodline, but we don't know exactly what happened to the relationship. But, you know, we kind of figure it out because of his personality, but at the same time, it's like, he came back. And he came up for Force Awakens, so... He was still there. He was still being him.
Yeah. And I think it's also really cool that he's one of the main characters that we almost know nothing about prior to A New Hope. We know he's friends with Chewie. There's an expanded universe information of him. There's deleted scenes, but none of that's canon. So we don't know how he and Chewie found each other. We don't know how they became friends. We don't know how he got the Millennium Falcon other than he got it from Lando. We don't know anything about the Kessel Run. Like, all this different information that we don't have, and he's one of the few characters that we don't get information about as the series goes on. Like, we know Leia, her parents were from Alderaan. We know that she was the princess there. We know that Belle and her mother loved her dearly, even though she was adopted.
Yeah,
We know
because
little bits based on dialogue.
yeah, not of. And even like, for example, I went and searched the databank of Star Wars, and there wasn't a lot. You know, so it's like the Captain Millennium Falcon was one of the greatest leader of the Rebel Alliance. So it doesn't really show. Plus, we really haven't seen him in Clone Wars either, because I know the other characters like Princess Leia. They make like several
cameos, like Leia's
Rebels. I mean, not
and
Clone
I mean,
Wars.
this new book is all about Leia pre A New Hope,
So
as Princess of Alderaan. And then I know for like Chewie was in Rebels too, wasn't he?
yeah, and even Clone Wars.
Yeah. So,
but it's pretty. I mean, at the same time, we kind of feel like don't need exactly the whole information because we know him so much from like episodes 4 through 6.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm a little worried about with this new movie. We're gonna be seeing that bad boy Han again, and a lot of us are probably gonna be very weird about it. I feel when we're first seeing it, I'm very scared of who Emilia Clarke is playing, and if she's a love interest, I don't want that. But I'm sure that's gonna happen because it's a movie.
But let's see. Let's see. It'll be interesting, and you know, it's a little scary every time we have like
A prequel.
Yeah, but I'm all for it.
Yeah, because of what we said earlier that we don't know much. So this movie could be something really cool.
Yeah, I love learning about the characters that we love. For example, I can't wait to read that Phasma book.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I love it, and I love him. Like, we don't know anything about us. We don't even know what home planet he's from.
No, we don't. Is it here? Locations? No.
Yeah. So, you know, like, how did he end up in that Mos Eisley spaceport? How did he end up in the cantina? Like, do we even really know how he got on Jabba's blacklist? Like, we know that he dropped some material.
Yeah, we know he was doing kind of jobs, kind of like what we see in Force Awakens, that, you know, he's doing jobs and he hasn't really finished it, or they haven't been paid and they come back for him, and I kind of feel like that's the same way for Jabba's situation.
He mentions it in A New Hope, or I think it's in the deleted scene that he was, or I think it was to Greedo, that he was being chased by Imperials and he needed to drop them.
Yeah.
But the smuggler's gotta smuggle.
Yeah, he's a smuggler, and at the end of the day,
our favorite smuggler.
But he's amazing. And we love him.
And I like that smuggler's like a bad job. It's a bad occupation to have. It's like something jail worthy. Like, it's almost as cool as bounty hunting, I feel.
Yeah. It's like in
that same range of like, this is technically illegal,
but whatever, we're doing it.
So like he's like really like actually a
bad boy.
Guy. Yeah.
For sure. But yeah. Smuggler scoundrel. And our favorite.
Favorite. You like me because I'm a scoundrel. I love it. I just love Han. Like, all of his lines to Leia are so smooth, and if a boy ever says that to me, like, oh, smooth, marry me right now.
Boys, take notes. Yeah, for sure. But so yeah.
Yeah, I think we covered this ComLINKS of Han Solo pretty well.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check out, I know there are gonna be a lot of different posts. I know Anakin and his angel Gemma posted about Han also.
Yeah, I'm sure Han's gonna be on like a big one.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves.
So if you want more information, go on her blog, AnakinandHisAngel.blogspot. Sorry guys.
Type it in on Google.
Yeah.
Or look at her Instagram.
We'll put the link.
Yeah, there we go.
And that they give you a ways to participate, and I think
this is the one for September, so I'm pretty sure
so
the due date is...
it begins today and it goes through September 27th. So we're recording today, Wednesday, September 13th, hoping to post it tonight. So yeah, if you guys want to check her out, I love all the stuff that she posts. She looks like a really nice girl.
Yeah, definitely.
So
we follow her on Instagram, and
and
she comments back, and it's so nice.
Yeah, the Star Wars community is so cool.
Yeah, everybody's really friendly and everything.
And there's more girls now, which is yay!
Yeah, a lot more girls. I mean, freaking Lucasfilm president.
I want to be her. I want to be Catholic.
We all do. We all do.
So yeah. So where can we find you, Miss Julie, on the internet?
I am FumbleDork on Instagram. InfinityJules. WordPress.com and InfinityJules on Twitter. And I also have InfinityJules Facebook page thingy. I will also be posting like book reviews on Dark Disciple, which was amazing, and I cried, and on Bloodline eventually once I stop blaming the hurricane for why I have to post anything.
Still reason.
Yeah, and that one Kylo Ren post that I will definitely be posting and definitely be sharing. Maybe we could share our posts on our Twitter and our Facebook page as well.
For sure. Yeah.
So what about you?
So I'm LeGeekyLiife everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and follow our Twitter, RoundTable PodRacers. We're still doing a giveaway, so make sure you check that out, and maybe you can win a cool new Force Friday pop.
And I think it'd be kind of cool to ask our audience maybe, do you guys think we should make an Instagram page for the podcast itself?
Yeah, let us know. We're back and forth.
Yeah, we want to do it, but at the same time, we're scared of how it'll develop and turn out. And if you guys have any tips or anything for like how to run a podcast Instagram or a blog Instagram or anything like that, let us know in the comments below, or message us or whatever. Yeah,
that sounds good. Okay, so with that, we'll end our podcast episode 6. And guys, may the force be with you.
This was episode 6, Return of the Podcast.
Woo!